Hey guys, how is it going? So, I just wanted to record a quick video today to share some lessons that I've learned on how to achieve a medal in the GT7 lap time challenges. So today we've just had a new lap time challenge added in the Audi at Tsukuba. Not a circuit I know all that well, and not a car I've ever driven before, so starting from complete scratch here. So the way I tend to approach this is to take the event specified car. Obviously the event specified car is more than capable of achieving this. You can have your own and modify it in some of these, but I tend not to do that just for simplicity's sake. And one of the top tips I have is that if you go on the ranking board, go on the global ranking, you can see the fastest laps that have been done on this circuit in this car. And a great way to learn is to load up the Ghost. You can then use this to find a good line and hopefully get an idea of what you need to be doing to be hitting those faster times. So let's give it a go. Oh, very wet here today. I wonder how long it will take me to achieve a bronze lap time in these conditions. And there goes the Ghost. Oh, super quick wide. Sometimes you can head flat through this section. Definitely not in this car, on these tyres, in these conditions. One thing I love about the PSVR is that you can look all around you whilst you're going around corners. You're not blindly focused on where the nose is pointing, so you can keep an eye on that Ghost. Oh, that is slippy. Incredibly slippy. Right. I'm going to reset because obviously the start I just got to that lap is not going to be fast enough to set a decent time. So what I'll do is I will do a couple more laps, and then I'll take a step back and see exactly what time it is that needs to be achieved for a bronze medal in this, and we'll go from there. Running super wide, but able to get on the power much earlier than the line I took last time. And as you can see, way behind the fast time Ghost, but significantly ahead of my previous Ghost. Now, I am not sure that a downshift on that corner is the way to go. I might be better just keeping it in third, I think. But these are all lessons that you can learn and pick up as you go. Stick nice and tight through here. As soon as you can see that line out of the corner, back on the power. Let's not make the same mistake that I made last time on this corner of running way wide. Keep it nice and tight. You just feel the tyres struggling for grip. 111. Staying much closer to this, the fast Ghost in that corner. Fortunately going onto the grass a little bit. Oh, can't keep it tight. See, he actually runs wide there and seems to take it as two separate apexes, which is interesting. faster, which is good. Keep it in third through there instead of changing down. Have to lift off a little bit there because we're again fighting for grip. Again, that guy running wide, or appearing to run wide rather than keeping it right on the inside. The other good thing about these shorter tracks is you don't lose sight of the ghost. Oh no, too much. Too much, too much. Okay, so I'm not going to beat that ghost. So again, I'll just reset myself so I can get a decent start. I will do this one last lap and then I'll see what it's actually going to take to get a bronze. And then we're going to go for the more serious runs where I really knuckle down and try and get as much speed as I can. Oh, wide, wide, wide. So is he. Way onto the grass. Not lost too much speed from that. Oh, but I have got a penalty. Right. Let's find out what the bronze time is. Obviously not displaying a time because I didn't finish any laps since the restart. So I only need a 1:11.5. Oh, so I've actually already achieved the bronze, which is great. So that was 3 laps in and we got a bronze. And I'm actually a tiny fraction away from a silver. Tiny fraction. Now these times might change a little bit because it's based on the fastest time. So this might be artificially low for the moment. That 1:09 that's the fastest at the minute, because this is a new challenge, may get faster. So let's see if we can get into silver territory at least to start with. So I only need to be very marginally faster than my fastest lap, which should be very achievable given the number of laps I've actually done of this. Nice and smooth. Down into second, wide, and then back in so we can get nice and early on the power. The line this ghost takes just seems all kinds of strange to me. But you can't deny it's fast. Wide, back into the apex. Back on the power, and to control the sliding. Probably 2 car lengths ahead of my previous time. And now into this very tricky, fast corner. Obviously with the poor tyres and the wet. Oh, just a hair ahead in the end. Much better line into there. Can I get a decent start out? Very close again. A lot of throttle control with the wet conditions. Still cannot decide if third or second through there is faster. Alright, so taking this as 2 apexes, one there and one there. Oh, too much sliding. Too much sliding. Ghost is on top of me, so very, very similar time again. Again, can we get... Oh no. So wet on the entry to that corner. Alright, let's give this one more try. Staying right on where the Ghost is, a little bit tighter into there. Really got to be gentle on the throttle to control these slides. So I find that corner a very strange line from the black car, but faster than me, so what can I say? Down 2 gears. Again, seems to run wide, then swerve back in, gentle on the throttle. That's a nice exit there, no wheel spin. As you can see, we're more like 3 or 4 car lengths ahead now, which is nice to see. Drop it down a couple of gears. Oh, come on, let's have it. There you go. That's the apex. I can see the exit, back on the power. Oh, not quite as fast as my Ghost lap. Let's have another run. Nice and tight, nice and tight. Where's the exit? There's the line. Beautiful. On 2 gears. Going to try running wider on the entry and then see my Ghost, so he's obviously on top of me. Keep the 3rd gear this time. Around apex again. Very wet there. Still a better exit. So where I'm losing time against my own Ghost is in this corner here, so I think I need to brake a little bit earlier, keep it in 3rd, just carry as much speed as I can without losing traction, back on the acceleration, and there we go. That's got to be a few tenths. Well, 111.2, which I think was the current silver medal cut-off, was 111.2, so hopefully that's silver. One more lap of this and let's just check out what the gold is. I think I'm probably going to be away from that, but we'll see, because the lap is so short. The difference is super tiny, getting nice and close to this fastest lap Ghost. Down 2 gears, apex 1. Oh, stayed probably a little bit tight there. On the throttle nice and early. Absolutely obliterating my previous Ghost. Brake nice and early. Keep as much speed as we can, keep it tight. Wait till you can see that exit. Boom, on the throttle. Ooh, that was fast, lovely. I think it was definitely a 109 something, wasn't it, for the gold? Go on, as soon as we've got our eye in, and keep it for one more lap, see how this one goes. And I think I did keep it in 3rd for the faster one. Cut that corner nicely. A little more than I really should have done, but anyway. Apex 1, slightly later braking. On the power. Oh, much slippier through there. So, very marginal difference. See what I can do on this last corner. So I brake quite early, try braking a little bit later. Oh, messy, messy. Yeah, still on the power. Right, let's go for one more. Running really wide there, but gives me a nice shot at the exit. Down 2nd. Again. Oh, slip. Keep your third gear. Try to stay out the very wet patches. Oh, I've overshot that. Massively overshot it. Will that allow me to keep a bit more speed on this straight? So we know this ghost brakes early, so let's see if we can just outbrake him just a little bit. Carry more speed into the corner. And I'm back on the power from now. Fighting with the wet. Oh, still marginally faster. Getting very fast and loose. Nice little cut of that corner on the brake. Very, very tight on the apex, which means slower exit probably. I think we've decided that keeping it in third is the way forward through there. Back on the power. A little ahead, which is good to see. Let's not get too excited, go too deep. Okay, that's nice. Late change there. Get on that brake. Down into third. Keep it tight, carry the speed. That was a stunning lap. Into the 109s. So let's see what the requirement for gold actually was. Wait. So we're on to silver. I must just be outside of gold. Gone too far back. Gotta love the yellow. So what do we need for gold is the question. Why is it not showing me? There we go. 109.878 and I'm on a 109.970. So close. Let's have a couple more goes at this and see if we can get the gold. I forgot to load the ghost. That's not helpful. Let's go back. Alright, let's load that ghost up. Obviously, because I've quit out and come back, I've lost my own ghost, which is not ideal. So I need a 109.878 for the gold. Offer a gold currently anyway. Let's see what we can do. Please stay too tight there. Not giving me the best exit. So roughly following his line there, which, as I say, I find a little bit unusual, but what do I know? Keep it in third, cut that corner nicely. I'm having to lift off just a tiny bit through there. Probably need to alter that line. Into second, stay out of the wet. Where's the exit? And there she is. Nice interior, these cars. Down into third. So slower into the 110s there, but not a bad lap. Not a bad lap. Gives me a ghost. Gives me something to aim to beat. That was poor. That was. On the brake, then off the brake, then back on it again. She's never good. I had to drop to second there just because I lost more speed. The temptation now is to run deep to try and outbrake my previous ghost, but usually not a good idea. Find some grip to hold that power. No, none at that time. Run wide, turn in, find the exit line, throttle all the way open. Interesting where the black car starts braking there, quite early it seems. Must be right on top of my previous ghost, although a little bit faster. Yes, this is where I'm having to lift off slightly, which probably means my line is wrong, because that should be flat. Down in second. Nice and steady, find that exit. Oh, way too much. So now, because I lost grip there, probably a couple of miles an hour slower on that straight, although still slightly ahead. Ooh, fast and loose, fast and loose. Let's have the grip back. Oh, that's pulled a little bit. Does that get me into the 9s? Ooh, nearly. Yeah, hopefully beat him out this corner. So I find the temptation when you're trying to do these lap times is you get obsessed with the first couple of corners and then not bother completing the track. Every time you're behind your ghost in the first couple of corners, you restart, and you end up only ever trying to get those first 2 corners perfect. You don't end up remembering the rest of the track. That being said, I've just got a track limit penalty, so I've got no choice but to restart now. So when you restart, you obviously don't lose your own ghost. It's only when you exit out of the track completely that your own ghost disappears. I'm sure there's a way to find it again and reload it, but I've never looked into it. Could be a nice exit. Stake on the gears there. So after a while, you might start to find that you're actually getting slower. I find this happens to me fairly regularly. And usually the thing to do is to take a break and come back to it. So I'm going to give this one last lap, and if it's not a good one, I'm going to call it a day, be happy with the silver, and maybe come back at a later date and try for the gold. wide. Which means back on the throttle early on the plus side. Late change. Yeah, the thing to remember also is this yellow ghost now isn't my fastest lap, it's just a 1:10. When I had a 1:09 in the previous session. Keep in third. Keep it civilised through there. That's what happens if I don't lift off through there, which is not ideal. Oh, way too wide. And the track limit penalty. So, I think that means it is time to call it a day. So not bad effort there. So I don't know how many laps I did in total, but maybe only 20? 20 laps, and we're already in a silver position. And we are only about a tenth away from the current gold, which is really, really good. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to come back and hopefully beat this time at a later date. Cheers, guys.